enjoyed your summer vacations to the fullest. I hope you have enjoyed your summer camp that was organized for you. I know that many of you were quite active in your summer camp. Now it's time to get back to your studies again. Okay, so we will start with our science syllabus again. But before continuing with the syllabus, let's have a quick revision of the chapters that we have already covered. Yes, as you all know that we have covered two chapters, that is crop production and management chapter first, and the chapter 3, that is synthetic fibers and plastic. So let's revise these chapters, okay, and let's see how much you can recall and how much you remember, okay. And also I'll be little faster during these revision classes because we'll be studying something that we have already covered, okay. So I'll be little faster in these classes. So are you ready for your science class? Alright. So the very first chapter that we studied was crop production and management. I hope you all must have made one separate notebook for your science and you have written all your science homework in that. Okay. So in this chapter, crop production and management, we studied few topics. Okay. So we studied about agricultural practices. We studied what is a manure, what are the importance of manures and fertilizers, what is irrigation, what are the various methods of irrigation, food storage and all these things. Let's discuss them one by one, let's revise them one by one, right? Before going further, I want to ask you something, that what comes to your mind when I say agriculture? What is agriculture? Okay, so as you can see there are few tools here. Alright, so have you seen these tools somewhere? Yes, you must have seen these tools, like there is a hoe, there is a sickle, axe. So all these tools you must have seen in a farm. They are used by farmer. And why farmer use these tools? To grow something, right? To grow what? To grow something, to grow food for us, to grow plants, okay? And those plants we eat as a food. So we can say that farmers grow food for us. Farmers grow plants. So all these food. Okay, so what is agriculture? Agriculture is an act of farming. It is an act of farming or growing crops on a large scale. So that is what we call agriculture, right? So why farming or growing crop is important? That's a very simple question. Why growing crop is important? Because we all are dependent on crops, right? Because whatever we eat, whether it's a wheat, paratha, vegetable, rice, everything, it comes from farm. Somebody has to grow them so that we can eat it, right? So that is the reason why growing or agriculture is a very important term, okay? It's very important, right? Now this was the homework that we did. Now what is a crop, okay? So when plants of same kind are cultivated at one place on a large scale, it is called a crop. For example, this is a farm. In this farm, all the crops are grown, all the plants. Suppose all these plants are of wheat. Okay, suppose in a farm, all the crops are that of wheat. So we will call it a crop of wheat. We will not say it a plant of wheat. We will not say a plant of rice. We will call it a crop of wheat. Suppose in one particular farm, all the plants are grown that of groundnut, moongfly. So we will not call it a plant of groundnut. Rather we will call it a crop of groundnut, crop of rice, right? So what is a crop? When plants of same kind are cultivated at one place on a large scale, it is called a crop. So example that we have already discussed. Now there are different types of crops like pulses, all the dal. Okay, pulses means dal. All the pulses that you eat like gram, peas, these all are also crop. All the cereals like rice, wheat, maize, millets, these are also crops. Okay, these are also grown in a farm by farmers. Okay, and that act of growing these crops, act of growing these cereals is called agriculture. Similarly, oil seeds, you use oil for cooking food, that is also grown in a farm by farmers. That is also grown as a crop, right? If all the plants in a particular farm are that of castor, so we will call it a crop of castor, okay? So that is that. Next is vegetables. So vegetables are grown also as a farm, in a farm as a crop, okay? So fruits are also grown. So this was the homework that I gave you. Now children, crops are also divided into two categories. Here we saw many different types of crops. We saw pulses, we saw in pulses also there are many examples. You can see the pictures as well. Cereals, oilseeds, vegetables, fruits. So these all crops have different season, okay, in which they are grown. Okay, they are suitable for different season. And in India there are basically 4 seasons. There is spring, there is winter, summer, autumn and rainy. Yes, there are 5 basically. So 5 seasons are there. Okay. So accordingly the crops are divided into 2 crops. Yes. The first one is Kharif crop, as you can see here on the previous slide. Kharif crop and Rabi crop. Alright. So Kharif crop is a crop which is grown in a rainy season. It is grown in a rainy season. Alright. So suppose there is one crop which needs a lot of water. So don't you think that it is better to grow that particular crop in a rainy season, because there is already a lot of rain. Alright. So that's the reason why we grow certain crops in certain season. Okay. So all these crops that you can see here need a lot of water. Okay. So that's the reason they are grown in rainy season. So they are called as Kharif crops. Right. So rice, corn, soybean, sugarcane, groundnut, cotton, all these are called as Kharif crops. Right. The next one is Rabi crops. So what is a Kharif crop? Let's do the definition. The crops which are sown in the rainy season are called Kharif crops. The rainy season in India is generally from June to September. Example of Kharif crops, all these we have already seen. Paddy, maize, soybean, groundnut and cotton. Right. So next one is Rabi crop. So Rabi crop is generally grown in winter season. Okay, it is generally grown in winter season because they need less water. Okay, they need more sunshine. Right, they don't need a lot of water. So we prefer them to grow in winter season. So all these examples, wheat, oats, chickpeas, mustards, almonds, broccoli. So all these are grown in a winter season. So these all are called Rabi crops. So the crops which are grown in the winter season are called as Rabi crops. And we know that in India winter season generally exists from October to March. So these crops are generally grown into this particular time duration, right? So example of Kharif crops, wheat, grams, pea, mustard and linseed. So all these are our Rabi crops. So this was the homework that we have discussed. So we will be revising the next portion of the chapter in our next class. I hope you have understood agriculture, crop, various types of crops, Rabi crops, Kharif crops. We are revising it again. In the next class we will complete the chapter. We will complete the second portion of the chapter. This much for today's class. Thank you children and be safe.